Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode on my channel. This is mainly going to be Pokemon Go channel, I guess you could say. Maybe more games that come out. So, basically, as you can see, I'm a level 12 as of right now. And I'm just going to give you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned so far playing the game. I've been playing for about 2 weeks. And I can say I've done decently well. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk about the four buttons here. So I guess we might as well start off with the easiest one, the Pokédex. Actually, let's go. Let's talk about Pokemon. All right. So this button here, um, the Pokemon button, shows you all of the Pokemon that you've caught so far, and all of the Pokemon that you've evolved so far. So basically, all the Pokemon that are in your inventory show up here. All the eggs that you get from Pokestops also show up here, but we'll get back to that later. So, anyways, um, basically, you have Pokemon, and the Pokemon has a name or whatever. Like in this case, it's an Eevee, but you can also name your Pokemon whatever. You know, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you can name your Pokemon whatever, and then it just gives you your type, normal, weight, whatever, height, whatever, okay? Nobody really, that doesn't really matter all that much. So then there's, you can power up and evolve um, your Pokemon or whatever, and you have a certain amount of candy you catch. When you catch a Pokemon, you get 3 of that candy. You can also transfer a Pokemon, and um, it becomes basically, it'll give you 1 of that Pokemon's candy, okay? And then, so you can use those candies to either power up or evolve the, Pokemon. Now, Stardust, you get, I think, 100 Stardust for every Pokemon that you catch. And Stardust only really matters when you're powering up Pokemon. And normally, unless it's already powered up almost to the max, like as you can see here, the white bar up above the Eevee's head is almost complete, then it costs about 1,000 to 1,300 Stardust and costs 2 candy for every time you want to power it up. But in other Pokemon, such as, like, I don't know, is this over 1,000 yet? Yeah, it's only 800 because it's not close to being done yet. So that's basically everything. Well, no, it's not. So then you also have the moves, and I think the highest you can get is 70 on the bottom. It's a bottom attack, and I think the highest you can get on a top attack is 20. So obviously, the top attack for this is about average, and the bottom attack is not that great. But some attacks are better than others. I can't really tell you what attacks are best or whatever. Maybe I'd have to make a different video for that. But anyways, moving on. So that's about all you. I mean, all the green bar underneath is just the the health of the Pokemon, but that doesn't really matter unless you've gone into gyms. And then the CP upper top also means combat points. I'm not really sure exactly what that means. HP is health points, so that's how many, like, basically how many hits. So, like, since this water gun does 10, if this thing were fighting itself, it would take a lot of hits from the water gun. It'd do 10 damage to that CP, or no, that HP up there every time this Pokemon got hit if something did 10 damage to it. Alright, and so basically moving on to evolutions. So when you evolve a Pokemon, to power it up, it uses the candies of the Pokemon that you evolved it from. So in this case, this is a Hypno. It uses Drowsy Candy, which is this. It uses this Pokemon's candy to power up this Pokemon, okay? And once it's maxed, then um you can't evolve it anymore. But also, I've noticed that in this case, I've been getting close to maxing this every time, and then when I level up, it gives me a little more space. So I think that every time you level up, you get 3 or 4 more power ups into a Pokemon. So I think that's pretty much the way it works as far as evolving goes. Um, One tip: don't this for specific Pokemon. Just because I made this mistake earlier, is you do not want to waste your EV candy. Don't power up your EVs, even if they're the few things that you might get. Because when you start getting EVs, you start getting these things, which are great. Okay, that's the evolved EV. So don't waste your EVs. Anyways, I was getting really off topic. So getting back to our buttons, we have the shop. Obviously, very self-explanatory. You can buy lots of items here. I have 20 Pokecoins. You buy all the Pokecoins down here. If you put once you're level 5, you can put a Pokemon in a gym, which we'll get to later, and you can get the Defender's bonus, and every day you will get more Pokecoins that you can spend in the shop. Alright, now the next button that we're going to go over is items. So potions, just a medicine that restores the HP of a Pokemon by 20 points. Alright, the Super Potion does the same thing, but it goes, the HP, restores the HP by 50 points. The Revive, it revives a fainted Pokemon. So yes, Pokemon don't die, they only faint. And it restores half of a fainted Pokemon's maximum HP. So, decent. Now, Lucky Egg earns double XP for 30 minutes. So, let's say, I'm pretty sure that if you've caught a Pokemon that you've never caught before, it will give you 200 XP with the Lucky Egg, but only 100 just regularly. Now, incense. Whoops. No, don't do that. Alright. Incense is mysterious fragrance that lures wild Pokemon to your location. I don't know what the heck mysterious fragrance means, but basically, this is lures Pokemon to you, not your friends, to you for 30 minutes. Now, obviously, Pokeballs is what you use to capture the Pokemon. A Great Ball is basically a better version of the Pokeball. The lure module is a thing that you can put in Pokestops, which I'll show you what a Pokestop in just a minute. And it does basically the same thing as Incense, but all your friends can see the Pokemon that you're seeing now, too. So you can bring great groups of friends to Pokestops, and you can all get the same Pokemon. But I will say that the Pokemon will vary in CP. The higher level you are, the greater the CP Pokemon that you're going to catch. So if you're very low level and you have some high level friends, they're going to catch a lot better Pokemon than you are when you use this lure module. Alright? And you can put the lure module in by, let me just find a Pokestop here. But you can put the lure module in by tapping here and clicking here, and then there it's going to pop up in the middle of the screen, and you're going to tap there, and it's going to put on the lure module. And you can tell if a Pokestop has a lure module on it by looking to see if there's like this type of pink flowery type thing falling from it, basically. Alright, so that's basically, is that all the items? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yes, raspberries. Alright, this is you feed this to a Pokemon, and basically it'll make it easier to catch on the next throw. So if it's a good Pokemon, then but you don't have Great Balls yet, or whatever these things are, yeah, Great Balls yet, then get raspberries, throw it at the Pokemon, then throw your Pokeball and try to get a good throw, which we'll go over in a minute. Hopefully a Pokemon will show up, or else we're going to have to wait. Alright, then you have your egg incubators. You have one egg incubator that has unlimited uses. Alright, then you also have, you're going to get an egg incubator at, I think, level 5 that will break after 3 eggs hatch, okay? And you're going to get another one, I believe, at level 10, okay? Now, Pokestop. So, these show up on your map, okay? So, this is a Pokestop. It's going to appear in, like, a target type thing when you click on it. Well, actually, when you just get near enough. For now, it's just going to look like a diamond, like a cube on top of, like, a stick, basically, for now. Because I'm not close enough to actually go to a Pokestop. But when you get close enough, it's going to shoot up, and it's going to be, like, all movie and turn and stuff. And it looks basically like a Pokeball if you see the line, and then, you get what I'm saying. So you spin this thing, and the little things are going to pop out, and you're going to click on them, and you're going to get whatever those items give you. And it's normally +1, sometimes you can actually get 6 items out of a Pokestop, which is the most I've gotten so far. Let me know in the comment section below if you've gotten more than 6 items at a Pokestop. Alright, now there's also gyms. There's no gyms on my map right now. But basically, gyms are very big, tall things, but I'm actually going to do a video later on gyms when we're battling in gyms and how to defeat other Pokemon in gyms. But that's for a different time. But basically, when you see a gym, you have to be level 5 and above to battle in a gym, and it's really a tall, big thing that has a Pokemon on top of it, basically, with lights and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I actually didn't go over a button, but this is the Pokédex. Okay, this is where you can look at all the Pokemon that you've caught so far. Alright, and the shadows are Pokemon that you haven't caught but you've seen. Alright, so that's basically the way that works. And it gives you like a little description of it or whatever on the thing there, and it shows you the evolutions and stuff like that. Now, your map, so I actually don't have any Pokemon on here, so when I do have a Pokemon, I'll show you how to catch Pokemon, but I'll just skip all the time that it takes to find that. But this is basically your nearby list. As of right now, there's a 3-step glitch. So normally when this is fixed, 1 step is going to be, well, no steps is going to be the closest, which means you're actually going to be able to see it on this map, and you're going to be able to click on it and capture it. 1 step is going to mean with like around your house or wherever your apartment building or whatever. Like if you just walk around, like walk down the hallway or whatever, you're probably going to find it. 2 steps means you're probably going to have to go outside, and it's like within, like, if you can see, it's like, I'll try to give you, like, oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. But do you see this? Oh, man. Okay. You see those, like, blue dots that are popping up? You know, you see that? Alright, so it's like around in this area, okay? That's where the Pokemon's probably going to be. Alright, sorry about the noises, but that's just the noise it makes when you click on it like that. Alright, so that's just basically where it's going to be. Wait, what? That's so weird. Okay, anyway, sorry, that's the first time I've noticed something. They're actually, I don't know if you see that big open space in between all the streets, like through there, see how broke. There actually used to be a trail there that was on the map, but for some reason it's gone now. But anyways, so that, and then 3 steps is going to be within 1 kilometer. So if there's a 3-step Pokemon out there, I mean, it's probably going to be pretty difficult to find. And you're probably going to have to walk around your block or whatever, or go in somebody's backyard. Don't do that, just kidding. So that's basically the way this works. Another thing I can show you before Pokemon pops up, just to get through the time, is, so this is basically your player profile. You can actually scroll through your players, and you can do this with all your Pokemon when you click on them in the Pokemon section of the game. But, so, basically it shows me my level, how many XP I need to earn more, whatever, how many Pokecoins I have, what date I started at, my team, which I joined Team Mystic, go Team Mystic, all the medals. Now, this is what I don't like about this game. All these medals, they give you no XP. There's no reason to earn these medals. If you find these medals, do not try to go and earn them, because there's no reason to, because they don't give you anything, okay? Now, the journal button, I didn't mean to click on that. The journal button just shows you all the Pokemon that you've caught. You know, I don't know how far it goes to, but it actually gives you the date and time of the Pokemon that you caught, all of that. So, yeah. Does it give you the place? I wonder. No, it doesn't give you the place. So, you can't really... It gives you the time and the date, but it doesn't give you the place. So, yeah. That just shows. But I don't think evolutions are showed on there at all. Now, that if you see that, like, ring, like, going out, if there's a Pokemon with inside that ring, I think that is, like, when it'll pop up on your map, basically. Okay? Now, I don't know if we can see any. Hopefully there'll be, like, some leaves that will pop up somewhere showing a nearby Pokemon. I actually don't see any leaves, but normally you're going to see some, like, leaves that pop up. And that normally means that there's a Pokemon there. So you go to that location, and there will be a Pokemon that you can catch normally. So go to that location for the Pokemon. So I'm actually going to wait until a Pokemon shows up, and then I'll show you how to capture Pokemon well.